Once a place of joy and laughter, now left to decay. This abandoned theme park holds secrets of the past, frozen in time, forgotten by the world. What happened here? Why was it left to rot? Join us as we explore the haunting remains of this once thriving amusement park. Let's uncover the mystery behind its downfall. The forgotten fairy tale, fantasy world's dark secret. Deep in the heart of Lemery Batangas, the abandoned fantasy world stands like a castle frozen in time. Once envisioned as the Philippines' answer to Disneyland, the grand medieval structures now sit in eerie silence, overgrown with vines and forgotten by the world. But whispers among the locals tell of something far more sinister than just neglect, something lurking within the castle walls. The legend of the lost princess. According to an old story, before the park's construction, the land belonged to a wealthy family whose daughter mysteriously vanished. Some say she wandered into the dense forests behind the property and never returned. Others claim she was taken by something ancient, something that did not want outsiders disturbing its domain. When the park was being built, workers reported strange occurrences. Tools would disappear. Eerie laughter echoed through the empty halls, and shadowy figures were spotted near the castle towers at dusk. Some workers refused to return after claiming they saw a pale young girl standing at the highest tower, staring blankly at the horizon. The unfinished dream. Fantasy World boasts to be a grand amusement park, but before it could fully open, the project was abruptly halted. Some say it was due to financial troubles, but those who lived nearby believe something else forced the park to stop. Visitors who explore the abandoned grounds today report hearing faint music playing from nowhere, as if the rides are still operating in another realm. Others claim to have seen a girl in a white dress wandering near the castle gates, only to vanish when approached. One night, a group of urban explorers sneaked into the castle. As they climbed the spiral staircase to the tower, a chilling wind rushed past them, whispering in a voice barely audible, "Stay with me." One of them turned back just in time to see a reflection in the broken window, a pale face with hollow eyes staring right at them. They ran, never looking back. The curse of Fantasy World. Locals believe the park is cursed, forever bound by the lost spirit of the girl who was never found. Some say she waits for someone to finish the dream she never got to live, while others believe she is looking for a way to escape or a new soul to take her place. The cursed garrison of Lemery. Deep in the heart of Lemery Batangas, hidden beneath the shadows of overgrown trees, stands the ruins of an old stone garrison. To the few who dare pass by, it is nothing more than a decayed relic of war, silent, abandoned, and slowly being reclaimed by nature. But the elders of the town tell a different story. They say the garrison was built by the Japanese Imperial Army in 1942, during their brutal occupation of the Philippines in World War II. Though it started as a mere military outpost, it soon became something far darker, a prison, a torture chamber, and a place of unspeakable horrors. The war's darkest shadows. When the Japanese forces arrived in Lemery, they sought complete control. They turned the old stone structure into their main garrison, reinforcing its walls and digging underground tunnels beneath it. It became the center of operations, but also a graveyard for those who opposed them. Filipino guerrillas, suspected spies, and even innocent villagers were dragged inside, never to be seen again. The soldiers, drunk on power and cruelty, turned the prison into their personal hellscape. Interrogations, executions, and rumors of bizarre experiments spread like wildfire. The most chilling tale? A young woman, Maria, was taken one night, accused of aiding the resistance. She was never seen alive again. But on certain nights, a woman's anguished cries still echo from the ruins, as if she is forever reliving her final moments. The fire that couldn't kill the dead. In 1945, as the war neared its end, Filipino and American forces advanced on Batangas. The Japanese soldiers, realizing they were losing, turned the garrison into their last stronghold. The resistance fighters in Lemery knew they had to end the occupation for good. One stormy night, a group of brave guerrillas surrounded the garrison, cutting off all escape routes. With torches in hand, they set fire to the building, forcing the soldiers to choose between the flames or the bullets waiting outside. Screams filled the air as the structure burned, consuming the men trapped inside. When the fire finally died, only the stone skeleton of the garrison remained. The bodies of the soldiers were never retrieved. The ruins were abandoned, left as a warning of what had transpired. But some say the soldiers never truly left. The haunting begins. After the war, strange occurrences plagued the site. At night, the sound of heavy boots marching echoed through the ruins, as if ghostly patrols were still making their rounds. Villagers passing by claimed to hear whispers in Japanese, or worse, blood-curdling screams piercing the silence of the jungle. One chilling story tells of a farmer who wandered too close after dusk. He claimed he saw shadowy figures in tattered military uniforms standing at attention in the moonlight. When he blinked, they were gone, but the air smelled of smoke and burning flesh. Then, there was the case of a group of young men who dared each other to enter the ruins one midnight. Only one made it out. When they found him the next morning, he was curled into a fetal position, his eyes wide with terror. He never spoke again, except for one chilling phrase whispered in perfect Japanese: "We will never leave." The curse of the fallen soldiers. Today, the ruins still stand, though nature has tried to claim it. Some say if you visit at the right hour, you will see a faint orange glow inside, as if the fire that took the soldiers' lives still burns within. Others have taken photos near the ruins, only to find figures standing behind them, figures that weren't there before. The people of Lemery know better than to disturb the site. They say the soldiers remain trapped, their spirits still defending a war long lost. And if you ever hear footsteps behind you while walking past the ruins, don't turn around, because if you do, they might just take you with them. So if you ever visit Fantasy World, be careful where you wander. And if you hear a soft giggle in the wind, whatever you do, don't follow it.